and 0.15 kilometers away. We were right on it,
Very
boys.
nice.
I mean,
Very nice.
I'm very pleased with that one. What is going on, guys? It is Zigzag here, and welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. Well, this one's not exactly GeoGuessr because my friend has recently been on a road trip with some of my other high school friends, and they have compiled a video for me to try and guess some different locations from mainly around South Australia. So I'll get Chris, another YouTuber, you should go check him out. I'll have his link in the description, but I'll have him explain what exactly is going to be going on. So take it away, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Oscar. Yeah, so me and a few other people, we've been on a week-long trip through, primarily the South Australian outback. And we've been to a bunch of different rural locations, and I've taken some videos of a few that I thought would be interesting for him to try and guess where they are, just based on the videos. It's a little different to GeoGuessr, and I've tried to pick ones that have some features he could pick out. So I'm not going to say too much, but there's a couple of tips I'll be giving, and then we'll see how well he does.
Alrighty, so I think we'll just hit play on this video and check out the first location.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here we go. So definitely feeling South Australian, I can say that. Oh, I've noticed the bollards have like a black stripe on them, which you sometimes get in South Australia. Oh, so that's the first location, yeah?
Okay, one tip for this location is you can't really see it, the contrast in the videos off, but there are windmills in the background.
There are windmills in the background. Okay. So let me think now. So we're going to go over here into the map, and I'm going to talk about where I think this might be. So it reminds me, I have holidayed a few times out in Clare and around this, in the Clare Valley, a bit, what was that, like 100 and something kilometers north of Adelaide. And it definitely reminds me of there, and actually, I'm just trying to find the exact place we stayed, but around Clare there are definitely quite a few windmills, a few wind turbines. Just going back to the video for a sec, it feels a little bit more northern than there, I would say. So we have to be like kind of following, let's go on the terrain map, so we have to be probably a little bit more hilly, so maybe even up here. But yeah, similar kind of climate and whatnot. So I might go, like, in terms of one of the main highways, could be on the A1, or one of these ones as well. I'm going to go, like, around here, I think. Alrighty, so here is the coordinate distance calculator. Here is the coordinates that I selected, and here are the actual ones. So it seems like we're relatively close. I mean, we're in the same points, but let's see how many kilometers away I was. Okay, so that was 100 k's away. Alright, so here is where I guessed. We know we're 100 kilometers away, so roughly where were we, Chris?
We were right by Snowtown. So you see, if you go down the bottom of the map there, the Snowtown, you see the mountain ranges?
Yep. So I would say that, I would count that as a win. I mean, we're not too far away. I probably did go a little bit far north for it to be that green, but yeah.
At the start there, you went straight on, like, you were really close. When you were at Clare.
Oh yeah, because I said Clare. Yeah.
And then I see the next mountains over. I'm like, oh, is he going to get it straight away? But,
oh, that would have been nice. That would have been nice, but
still, pretty good first guess.
Not a bad one. Not a bad one.
At all. There wasn't much to go on in that video at all.
True, it was only 10 seconds long. Okay, let's head into the next video, shall we? Next one. Okay, warning. Remote areas ahead. Good to know. So we're probably about to enter the outback here. Got some Stoby poles and... Ooh, what does that say? Some big old... Did they say yacht club? Oh. Lake Air. Okay, good. Lake Air Yacht Club. We're in a very small town here. Okay, so let us head back into here and think about it. So Lake Air is... Is this Lake Air up here? No. Yeah, Lake Air North and Lake Air South. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, and we're entering the outback, and we have like a yacht club as well. So, I mean, if we had a yacht club, we should be relatively close to it. But I don't see any towns that would be quite close enough here. This one's always an option, I suppose. If we're entering the outback, Oodnadatta. I think Oodnadatta is a little bit, yeah, it's up here.
Yeah, no, that's the Oodnadatta track, which is track. Yeah.
So, yeah, plenty of options here. Let's go back to the road map, see if it shows us any more towns. Interesting. So, I think if we're entering the outback, it might make sense for us to be in, like, Mari or something. Oh, yeah, there we go. So,
you got it.
I'm going to say if that was the yacht club there, we should be, like, here. So let us head on over into the calculator once again. Feeling pretty confident here. Are we less than a meter away is the question. So let's calculate it. And 43 meters. What a disappointment. No, that was actually I'm happy with that one. And
yeah, you honed in on it.
Pretty quickly there.
Pretty
So
quick indeed, yeah.
First one, maybe like half a win. Second one, definite win. All right, let's head on over into the third location here. This one, interesting. I wonder if these are mixed up much. Let's check it out. So this one's from the cockpit view.
I have one tip for this one.
Sure.
The one tip for this one is that it is in the morning.
This is in the morning. Okay.
It's in the morning. Yep.
Oh, so we should have the sun to the. Was it sun rises to the east, right?
It does indeed.
Okay, so let's see if I don't know if that's going to help me too much. We'll see though. It's fairly barren here. We do have a few trees though, at least. Okay, got some bollards as well. Some other people here as well. We're on a dirt road, so it can't be a highway. Probably not. A couple of other travelers. Okay, so that's the end of the location. Yeah. Not really sure about that morning clue.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I guess if it's the morning, you stayed over in a town. So maybe you're not too far out of a town. But that's or like a campsite or something. But that's all I'm thinking of right now. So let's head back out here and check out where exactly this could be. So here's the thing, like by the time you get up to like Cooper Pedy and like Roxby Downs and whatnot, you'd have like really red soil. So I do think we're going to be south of there. It's very flat, so let's get back onto the terrain map here. We could be somewhere over here, but then we might have a concrete road rather than a dirt road, so it's interesting. Could be somewhere on the Air Peninsula. That's always possible. Let's go back into the video here. Not entirely sure, to be honest.
Okay. I've got another clue if you really want it, but it's
all right. Let's have one more clue.
Okay. The approaching vehicle has a shadow.
It's a shadow.
What could that tell you? Given where the sun is, what could that tell you about perhaps the direction of the road?
Oh, true. Okay, let's work this out. So, if the sun is to the east, and the shadow. Okay, which way is the shadow being cast? It's kind of the shadow is being cast, I guess, a bit to the west then. And so we would be going... Oh gosh, this is the exact type of thing that my brain's not good at. We would be going north to south, I think, right?
Heading north, yeah.
Okay, we're heading north, which is on the north to south road, all things considered. Could be going up to Roxby or Olympic Dam or something. Well, plenty of options here, I guess. Still plenty of options. This is definitely a paved road here, so I don't think we're on there. We could be like past the Flinders or something like that. That's possible.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind this actually.
Pretty straight.
It's pretty straight as well. So, and also like it said floodway on one of the signs, so maybe we're like passing through here or something. Outback Highway. I think that's possible. Yeah.
Okay.
Now Upper Cooper Pedy it would have red soil, but over here, still possible to have red soil. Honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it though. I'm gonna go somewhere near Lyndhurst. I'll click here. Okay, let's check out how many kilometers away. I think I'm gonna be at least 200 kilometers away, but let's check it out. So we were 58 kilometers away. I am happy with this guess. So Chris, let us see where we actually were.
Okay, so head back up to Maree. So we're actually just heading out of Maree.
Okay.
And you see the Birdsville track. So that track to the right there.
That one goes up to Birdsville.
That one up there. Yeah, we were maybe not too far out of Maree on that really straight section there.
Okay. So yeah, not too bad. I definitely liked how you made me get that shadow stuff, and it definitely helped out because if it was east to west, I wouldn't have guessed there. So
yeah, so I thought that could be good. I'm glad you got that one. That was a tricky one for sure.
Yeah, that was a tricky one.
Very little to go on.
That was a tricky one. Okay, let's move on to the next location. Okay, so this one is very desolate. I'll say that.
Yep. There's not much to see.
Not even on a road here. Or is that a road? Okay, that's the road. But barely on a road. Okay, so that's kind of what we're left with. Very flat, once again.
Very little to go off. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I like this one though. I like this one because we're going to use the soil color as our primary way of working it out here. So Birdsville track, I actually think that one's possible. Once again, like we could be further up to Birdsville this time or something like that. Once again, we don't have like the type of deep red soil that I would expect more on this side, but it's also nevertheless still possible. Just thinking about what road. Is there a road that crosses over here? This way?
There are roads through the Simpson that head that pretty much where you just said, yeah.
Right, so that seems possible to me. Because like over here we had like the white kind of we were down here. We had like a white soil. Over here you'd have more of a red soil. It was dead flat as well. So that's why I don't think over here would be
it's more mountainous.
So possible. Yeah, more mountainous over there. It's hard to actually tell with this terrain map, but I don't think it's actually it has any mountains over here. And yeah, we're on a dirt road, so yeah, we could be just in the Simpson Desert Regional Reserve. I think that's a decent shot here. I think I'll head maybe even a little bit further north.
Okay.
No, I'll go right there. Yeah, let us check out how close I was. Okay, so let us see. My prediction for this one is going to be, I think this one's going to be a little bit further away because I just wasn't sure. Well, let's check it out. We were 150 kilometers away. Okay, that's a win as well, I would actually say.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. Okay, so let us find out where it actually was, Chris. So whereabouts?
I'll get it on my own map. Yeah, so we were in the Simpson for that. But we were where you went kind of down near the regional reserve.
Yeah.
If you go up to Wichita Concert National Park up there,
over here.
And then head to the right.
Okay, so about here.
Pretty much exactly there, yeah. So
okay.
You weren't bad. Like, it was in the Simpson Desert, so...
I'm very happy with that one, honestly. That was decent.
Not much to go off, except soil color, and how flat it was. So.
Yeah, and so very close to the Northern Territory border here as well.
Yeah, well, we did go past, so you see the three state corner up there?
Oh yeah.
So that is in the middle. That is in the middle of the Simpson Desert. So we went past that, which was cool.
All right. Did you actually manage to step on it, or were you just like close?
Yeah. No, we ran circles around it because it was
I like it. Yep. It. That's awesome, actually. Okay,
cool.
So on to the final location, I guess.
One more. Yeah, there's a lot to go off in this one. I think we can get really close.
All right. Let's see it. Okay. So we got hills in the background. We got pretty tall hills. Not quite mountains, but also a paved road, also helpful. South Australian bollards as well, so we know we're in SA. Okay, so let's think here. I reckon this one is going to be in the Flinders Ranges. On GeoGuessr, you do actually have significant coverage, at least in the first part of the Flinders Ranges. And I'll just say the soil color, it's kind of like more darkish, blackish almost, and like with the gravel on the side of the road. Feels Flinders Ranges to me. And not sure what time of day it is. We can't actually...
Can't really tell, yeah.
Can't really tell, at least I don't have that hint this time, but that's okay, because I do think we're kind of just like... We can kind of work it out. So we are looking directly at the ranges like that. So maybe we're on a stretch of road like this. That's well possible.
Okay.
Looking over a big set of mountains like that. I would actually say that that's a pretty... It's going to be like there, or it's going to be maybe a bit further into the Flinders Ranges, I think.
Anything else in the video you notice?
Let's go back to it.
Take a look at it again.
We have vegetation and everything. Let's I see what you're saying. This.
Yeah, I was about to say I would have been shocked if you missed that.
Okay, I should have really been paying more attention to that. So we presumably will be able to find something. I mean, I'm pretty confident about Flinders Ranges here. So let's see if we can see any railway crossing. I think this is a railroad here, but it doesn't actually cross. The road yet. Here it does. So if we were driving here, say we were driving along there, if we were driving back, then maybe we could see, if we go back to the terrain, then maybe we could see the good old mountains there. So I think that is a good shout. Well, let's just check it out, because it might cross over at other points as well. It seems to follow the road for quite a while up here, and just seems to follow it up. So I don't think we're that far north, although we could be. Okay, so I just want to go back one more time and look at the bend of the road. So let's check out the bend of the road. It's fairly straight, isn't it?
It's very straight, yeah.
Just gonna see if it actually corners it all. It does corner, I think, at the end here, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I actually think that does fit where I've clicked over here. So
locking that one in?
I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna say we were like, well, actually, let's just guess on the railroad because that's basically in the middle of the clip. And head on over into the calculator. Okay, so let us see how close I was on the final one. And 0.15 kilometers away. We were right on it.
Very nice.
I mean,
very nice.
I'm very pleased with that one. I'm very happy that Chris was able to give me that little pointer just to look at the...
I was very surprised when you picked that.
I really should have.
Okay. There's a lot to go off here, but no, you got it. You got it in the end.
Yeah, and that was great. That was great. So I guess we were, basically on that stretch.
Pretty much spot on. It was that crossing. So.
Yep. And there we go. So that is that's definitely a typical Flinders Ranges. I've never been there in real life. Never been to really any of these places, but you get to know it on Geoguessr at least. But I want to go there at some point.
Flinders is great. Flinders is really nice.
All right, so I will say thank you very much to Chris for coming on, and particularly for taking the time to organize all of it and making the video and everything. I appreciate that very much. And guys, let me know if you liked it, and perhaps next time one of my friends goes on a holiday or something, I'll get them to do a similar thing or something like that.
What would you give yourself? So I know you can get up to 25,000. What would you give yourself out of 25,000?
That's tough.
What do you reckon?
I reckon we at least scored a 20k here.
So you got a 20k? I'm happy.
Yeah, 20, maybe 21. I think that's fair. Obviously, there were a few slight misses there, but everything was ballpark. So
biggest miss was 150 in the flip.
Yeah, but actually,
the Simpson.
But actually, I was happier with that guess than the Snowtown one. Honestly, I should have gotten closer for that. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Massive thank you to Chris, and I'll see you in a video soon. Catch ya.